Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is a wuxia romance or martial heroes romance film by Ang Lee, set in 18th century Qing Dynasty China. It tells the story of a young princess, Xiaolong, and her quest into being a hero like the old stories, and the real-life kung fu heroes in her world she admires, such as Yu Zhuliang and Li Mubai. She returns home after falling in love with the desert bandit or warrior, Xiao Hu, who, similarly to her in her theft of the Green Destiny sword, had initially stolen her comb. On her path, she finds a belief and is living out her dreams as a warrior with a mentor, Jade Fox, who was wanted for killing Li Mubai's teacher, the teacher of wudong skills. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is based on a story of the same name in one of the interlinked novels collectively called Crane Iron series by Chinese novelist Wang Dulu from 1938 to 1942. The term Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is the literal translation of the Chinese idiom from ancient Chinese poet Yu Zhen in the 500s. The story of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is often centered around the world of Xiaolong, in her love and theft of the Green Destiny sword and the various influences in her life. As spoken by her warrior mentor Jade Fox, the so-called evil world she's found herself in is because her previous teacher didn't respect women. Throughout the film, Xiaolong hints at her frustration to being in a similar position to Jade Fox and continually fights with her newfound partner, Xiao Hu. Xiao Hu also tells her the story of a man who was rewarded from heaven by taking a leap of faith, which seems to inspire Xiaolong on her journey. Xiaolong, throughout the film and up to her eventual happiness in Mount Wudong to see Xiao Hu, continues to hold onto this kind of faith by living her dream of fighting opponents, by often flying or spiraling through the air at times. This story of love is contrasted with Yu Zhuliang and Li Mubai's feelings for his cello. By the end of the story, they both appear to regret not living the life that their hearts truly wanted, and being with each other. Their existence seems to be ones that focused on the traditions and roles in protecting the community and values and local governments as seen throughout the film. At one point, Li Mubai says that people's hearts are like a place where tigers and dragons hide. Omens crouch in every sword, as in all human relationships. That he was sincere in giving away his sword, but that it brought them more trouble. Hinting that this life, or often traditional decisions, haven't seemed to go as he had hoped or planned. That he possibly hasn't lived the life that maybe he should have. If only just a thought, this seems betrayed, as he is also seen living a happy life of inner peace and tranquility, while also in his drive for work and being there for others, constantly seeking justice and community peace, just like Yu Zhuliang, whom he spent much of his time speaking business with also. Overall, the film gives an insightful look into the world of skillful swordplay and kung fu experience, and how roles, or at least characters, have changed or evolved over time. Or possibly not even at all, as Xiaolong could be seen as a common rebellious young person trying to find her way in the world, as many people can relate to. A scene which stands out with this regard is in Xiaolong's refusal to heed to society's demands, or mostly warrior-type men's demands, in the scenario at the restaurant where she is constantly fighting against various opponents with various outstanding sounding names and continually winning over them. This scene represents well how she's longed to live a warrior lifestyle and send a strong message to everyone there that she is defined as the free-spirited goddess of the earth. Armed with green destiny, she is invincible, and that all must beg for her mercy. She, a dragon, has flown from the desert. She casts no shadow and leaves no trace. Today she's treading on the top of Mount Omai, and tomorrow she will kick the peak of Mount Wudong. Though against tradition to make a woman a disciple, Li Mubai is convinced that she could be, and continually makes the effort to have her accept him as her teacher. By the end of the story, Xiaolong is living out her dreams, after finding her love, and flying into the air, looking to make a new wish come true and continue on her and her partner's journey. Thanks for watching.